Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Flash Briefing February. My name is Peter Stewart, and together with Suze Cooper, we're going to be presenting a pretty unique course here, right here, every single day throughout the course of February. So for the next 28 days. So bear with us. In the next couple of minutes, we're going to be telling you all about what's going to be in the course that you'll be able to follow all the way through this fantastic month. I'll introduce myself properly in a few moments' time, but first of all, ladies first, here's Suze. Hi, Suze.
I'm Suze, and you may well have already signed up to our voiceworks.info email sheet that goes out every single week. So you might already be aware that we are both flash briefing creators. We're both journalists with broadcast backgrounds. And basically, we just love creating flash briefings. And we're really interested in how people can use flash briefings to get their voice out there and for various different purposes, whether it be marketing or just getting a message out there. And that's what February is going to be all about for us, bringing those kind of creative ideas, those sort of sparks of ideas perhaps to you to see whether or not creating a flash briefing might be something that you want to do. So who am I? Well, I'm Suze Cooper, and I work for the Evening Standard in London, creating news for their Google Assistant, which could be heard over in the US. I also work for Vixen Labs, which is a company based in Shoreditch, making voice experiences for various brands and businesses. And I have a background because that's your background too, isn't it, Peter?
Absolutely. So I'm a journalist working for a well-known British broadcasting company that I'm not allowed to tell you what it is. But heck, you can work it out from the clues I've already given you, can't you? And I've written several books about TV and radio presentation. And I first started doing, well, podcasts, gosh, about 7 or 8 years ago. And together with flash briefings, I must have done a couple of several hundred flash briefings and podcasts over the course of the past several years. In fact, just trying to work that out, it must be nearly 2,000 of them in total. So all sorts of different audio productions. And usually you'll find me making social media videos for the company. And sometimes what I like to say, reading out loud on the radio. In other words, news reading and presentation and things like that. So what is 28-day Flash Briefing February all about? Well, it's going to be giving you the skill set, the mindset and the marketing to building a better flash briefing. We're going to be talking a little bit about the tech and the tips and the tricks from our background in audio production. So yes, from a radio background, but also Suze, you've got a background in more kind of music production as well, and putting things together, kind of sonic logos, and also, as you mentioned there a few moments ago, about skills and the wider skill set of skill writing for Amazon Echo products.
Yeah, that's right. So one of the things that I'm really passionate about is creating things that sound really, really great. And so what we're going to be giving you is some tips and tricks as to how you can make your flash briefing sound great. You don't have to go out and spend an absolute fortune. And we will certainly be telling you about budget ways to do that. But yeah, it's all about what it sounds like. You know, smart speakers, particularly the Echo Dot, which doesn't have any screen added to it. Everybody's experience of using that is via listening. So we have to make it for people and has the right sound to it. And sonic branding and marketing is certainly something that has got bigger and bigger in the last half of 2019 and moving into this new year that we're in now. And, you know, people are really thinking about that sound experience that their brand or their business can portray and give. So it is about thinking about what your brand or business sounds like, the sort of sounds that you might want to use within your flash briefing to highlight to people that they're listening to you.
But not just the sound, not just the voice. We're going to be also talking about designing your logos. We're talking about the hosting, because where do you put the audio so that it can be played on Amazon Alexa devices? A little bit about the tech and about the content as well. And all of this is going to be over the next 28 days here as Flash Briefing February gets underway. So tomorrow, we're actually going to be starting off talking about, well, what flash briefings are. They're kind of podcasts, but also explaining to you why they are unique to Amazon Echo devices and how you can make the most of them. And then, as I say, day by day, step by step, we'll take you by the hand and lead you through our unique 28-day course, which we are calling Flash Briefing February. So we'll be back again tomorrow for, well, kind of day one proper, but day two, section 2, on the 2nd of February, as Flash Briefing February continues. You're going to be back then. Yeah, sure. I will be. Suze, you'll be back here tomorrow.
We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Bye-bye.